it's time for Navy's 1 year update. Navy, come over here. Come over here. Come here. Oh, are you going to crawl to Mama? Look, come here. Come here. Well, I was hoping she would walk in, but it looks like she's not wanting to. So, here's Navy at 1 year old. She is a little over 1 year, because I hadn't gotten around to filming this yet. Oh, excuse me. Let's not do that. It's impolite. Okay. You're a silly girl. So, let's get started. At the beginning of the month, Navy was sleeping through the night, and it lasted for a couple of weeks, and then suddenly she hit this, and there she goes, this giant sleep regression, and she's been sleeping through the night on and off since then, but for a couple weeks she was sleeping somewhat poorly. She'd wake up at least once a night, if not twice, and then she's kind of gone back to either once a night or all the way through the night. Depends on the day. And let me see how big she is right now. I feel like I'm so scattered. I need to restart this or something. What, silly? Get over here. Okay, but we had her 1 year appointment, and at her appointment they weighed her. She is 17 pounds and 13 ounces. Don't take it, Tiny. Come here. Look. Hello. She's 17 pounds, 13 ounces, which puts her in the 12th percentile. She is 28 inches tall, which also puts her in the 12th percentile. And she has a head that is 18 inches around, 18 and a quarter actually, and that puts her in the 85th percentile. So she is consistently small, and everything looks great on her at the doctor's, and she actually did really well with getting the shots. She was really emotional at the doctor's that day, but she's a trooper. And she didn't get too sick from those shots, except for about a week later she did get a fever, which was unfortunate. Okay, go on an adventure. I'll just talk about you for a minute, all right? Okay. So she started walking this month, as you can tell from what she just did. So what happened was at the end of February, we started trying to encourage her to take steps, and we could get her to take a couple of falling steps, steps as she was falling down toward us. And then in the middle of March, around I think it was the 15th, she started taking steps kind of between objects, just like a couple of steps, and we weren't sure if they were falling steps or not sure whether or not to count them. But her first, for real, she was standing still, and then she took 2 steps forward. Walking was on March 20th, and Andrew and I were both there. Andrew was sitting on a recliner, and she was standing in front of him, and I was sitting there, and she walked over to me and took some cute little steps just like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, so smart. And since then, she has just gotten better and better and better, and it's only been a couple of weeks since her birthday at this point, and she is walking a lot. I wouldn't necessarily say it's her main way of getting around, but it's definitely one of the main ways. Soon you're just going to be a walker, not a crawler anymore. It's just every day she's walking more and more, and it's insane. Oh, don't knock that over. Don't knock it over. Oh, dear. I'm going to make whoever's watching this very sick. Okay. Come here. Look. Come back over here to Mom. Okay, let's go. Navy does a lot of really cute things. She will give kisses on command more often now. She likes to do her own thing, so she won't necessarily give them on command all the time, but she does it a lot more, and her kisses are very slobbery. Oh no! Okay, maybe we'll have to do this kind of selfie style for a minute. Her kisses can be very, very slobbery, but they're really sweet, and she'll sometimes even imitate a kissing noise with little... Can you do that? Not in the mood? Being a crazy woman? Yeah. Sounds about right. Here you go. Let's see. She also has learned some other new skills, such as taking lids off of things, which is really dangerous. She can open markers and open makeup containers often. Yes, she's currently playing with a vitamin bottle. Yeah, you like those? But it's what was keeping her happy for the video. She also loves to point at things, and she'll point at things that she wants and go, and just point with her little hand or point towards things that she's looking at. She loves to point. She, often when she talks, she'd hold her hand up in the air like this. And just hold it up in the air like this. She's like, don't make me do things, Mom. I'm doing my own thing right now. She's such a silly. She is very dependent on her mom, and she loves to be held, but she also wants to be put down all the time, so she's just unsure what she wants, I guess. Oh my goodness, where are you? Basically, if I'm standing up and walking away from her, she wants me to hold her, but if we're in the same room, she wants me to put her down and she wants to play. So she just wants me to be by her. If I leave her, she's not very happy. She has stopped liking baths in the sink. She really, really resists having baths in the sink now, but she loves taking showers. So I'll put a towel down at the bottom of the shower. Navy, what are you doing under there? I'll put a towel down and she'll sit on the bottom of the shower, and I'll run the actual shower to the side and just let it fill just an inch or two on the bottom and give her showers in there, and she loves that. Okay, where are you? She also likes placing things upright, and if they knock over, it doesn't make her too happy. Another thing she has started loving to do is talking on the phone. We call Andrew during the day usually, and so whenever I make a call on the phone, she starts saying Dada automatically, and she loves to talk to him. She loves to get out and about, and she loves to see different things. So if we get out of the house, it often makes her a lot happier than if she was being grumpy. So sometimes we just have to leave to make her happy. Yeah, you got some stuff on your pants, didn't you? Lunch. Eating-wise, she is still a good eater. She eats all sorts of things. She still nurses about 3 to 4 times a day, and then usually once during the night. And then she eats probably 3 to 4 solid meals a day too, kind of just depending on what she's feeling. But she tries all sorts of things, and she's not very picky. She likes a lot of different foods. We even went to a Thai restaurant a couple weeks ago, and I had her try some of my curry, and it had a little bit of heat to it, and she did not have a problem with that at all. Hi, darling. I wish she didn't. So she's a pretty good eater, although I don't think she has the biggest appetite. But you don't need a lot of food to fill that cute little body, do you? Oh dear. There she goes. Let's turn this around, Tiny. Navy can say a lot of different things. She obviously says Mama and Dada. She calls Bryson Bubba, which I think might count as her first word. I'm not sure, because she kind of has said hi for a while, but it's not very clear. But she definitely calls him Bubba, and she will identify him as Bubba. She also she calls her Binky Ba, and she'll also sometimes call drinks that, even though we refer to them as drinks, and she hardly ever gets a bottle, so she's not saying bottle. She'll call Dieter kind of de. And she will say an elephant noise. Navy, what does an elephant say? Navy, what does an elephant say? What does an elephant say? Say. Of course, she just doesn't want to cooperate. She's usually so happy and everything, but I try to do one of these videos, and then she doesn't want me to. Well, okay. Oh, off she goes. Okay, here you go. She can say an elephant noise, and she says, ooh, 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 ooh. For dogs, anytime she sees a dog, she'll start doing that. Yeah. Woof, 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 woof. Sometimes I've heard her say ba before, and we can sometimes get her to say buck buck for chickens. Yeah. She doesn't say those ones consistently either. But this month she will identify people's noses, their ears, and sometimes their eyes. She is just so funny and vibrant. She has the funniest little spirit, and we love her immensely. The Sunday after her birthday, we had a birthday party with both of our families over here at the house, and she got some new toys, which she loves. Huh, Navy? Say, I love this farm, and I